everyone, so this is the first of 3 video reviews for this week, and this is for Just One Moment by Dena Blake. If you'd like to check out my Goodreads review, I have just posted that, so if you're on Facebook there is a link below all the videos, or if you're on YouTube there is a link in the description below. And this is a video review. So I was totally addicted to this book. So Just One Moment by Dena Blake, addictive. That's all you need to know right now. It was a brilliant story. It followed the characters of Chloe and Shay, and their life is far from perfect, and when tragedy strikes they are sort of given a second chance at love, but it's not as straightforward as it seems, and there's a lot of complications. The past events that have happened between them are lingering, and they are threatening to burst through the whole way and ruin any chance of happiness, as both these characters sort of work in their new circumstances and come to terms with past feelings, future feelings, and maybe falling in love again. So it was really exciting. It was absolutely brilliant in that aspect. So it's a kind of a second chance romance, because they're not together at the beginning, but they have been together, and so all that complication, that's what's bubbling under the surface for you as the reader, and you're learning about it through the characters as they are. So Chloe, she knows everything. Shay, she's got a lot to learn. There's a lot going on for them as characters in their minds, and they're giving you insights into their past through their actions, what they do. And Shay's got a bunch of diaries that give you really good character connection with the events that happened prior to them getting their second chance. So what I loved was, I just loved the conflict. The conflict in here was that you had 2 ex-lovers who still loved each other, who also had sort of newish relationships that had to sort of be considered in this new situation when it arises after tragedy strikes, and they're always trying to second guess one another's thoughts. Instead of just sitting down and talking about it, they literally are around each other trying to second guess what the other one is going to do, what the other one says, what the other one's thinking. It's absolutely great, because you just know they're like missing on so many parts, and it keeps all the tension, and it's really exciting all the way through. So I also love the fact that Dena's taken quite a difficult subject with this, and especially in the romance genre, and she's turned it into a very beautiful story. So even though it's filled with angst, and it's got that pinch of drama, it's still a really beautiful romance that has really cute, uplifting moments that really give you as a reader so much hope for Chloe and Shay finding what they originally had in their relationship. So it's really exciting, and it was really well written. It was really well put together, exciting, enticing storyline, and it just really gripped me. I was so invested in the characters, I was so invested in their lives and what was happening, and I was so invested in whether they were going to work everything out together, but I was really rooting for them to be happy, because they seemed so cute before, and I knew they could get that back, and I really wanted them to, because they totally deserved to be happy together, because they have something special. They have that connection, that true love. They were just, their chemistry was literally off the charts. You just know it's perfect when you find characters like that as well, because the work to, when they were working together and when they were figuring out stuff together and taking care of one another, all that cuteness and love just really shone through. And even though they were totally surrounded by uncertainty for most of the story, because neither one of them really knew where they stood before, it was just they were surrounded by this great cast that helped them to sort of rebuild their relationship, and their chemistry with that cast as well were really good, like in terms of friendships and families and everything else. It was just really well depicted. So my favourite character, definitely Chloe. I love Shay, she's a really strong character, but Chloe, you have to admire her. She's one hell of a strong woman. I don't know that I would have been as forgiving or as kind as Chloe given the circumstances, and she really handled everything really well, and the emotional connection to her was just really strong, because you could empathise and sympathise with everything she must be going through, and seriously, she is such a strong woman. So I couldn't get enough of this book. I really hope we'll see more of Chloe and Shay now with their future, and I really highly recommend it because it was so good, and I get excited. I've only read a couple of Dena's books. I think this is probably the second one I've read, and I'm really, really excited by her style. It's just really nice, romantic, little pinches of angst and drama just to keep it exciting, but she really does write a really beautiful romance. So I'll pop a link in the description so you go and grab a copy of Just One Moment by Dena Blake. If you've read Just One Moment by Dena Blake, please let me know. Please let me know what you thought of it. How did you find that sort of sensitive subject that she tackled in this story? Did you like it? Didn't you like it? I know it's one of those things that sometimes leaves people with split opinions, so put your opinions in the comments. It's always great to hear what they are. And if you haven't read it yet, or if it's on your to read list, again, let us know. It's always exciting to hear what you're planning to read, and if you do grab a copy of it, I just really, really hope you enjoy it as much as I did, because it's a fantastic book and I really can't wait to see if we get more from the characters. Bye!